Welcome to a brand new Let's Play series where we beat Donkey Kong Bonanza with just 3 Bonanzas. I'm going to show you how to jump across the gaps with the bread and butter combo. I'm going to show you how to beat the bosses efficiently, and after we beat the final boss, we're going to come back and 100% the game for the full Let's Play. Let's get it. Alright, first thing to keep in mind as we start the game is that we're going to need 3,000 gold to get past the hilltop lair. So we can collect some of this gold around the banana here. Once you do that, you can just roll through right here. Boom. You know, when you see a little bit of gold, don't be afraid to collect it. We'll get that, this little guy here. And we're gonna roll down here, grab some turf. If you want to know how to do that, you can just grab turf with the right trigger, also known as ZR on Nintendo Switch. So yeah, you can get that banana, of course. I'm not going to be getting any of the bananas just for the sake of the speed of the video, or just for the sake of, you know, keeping the video short. But if you jump, you jump in the air and hold B to do that dive punch. But when you do that, if you spam B as you're going through the ground, your guy will just stay in the dive punch and you'll just dig dive kind of. That wasn't a very good example there because it didn't break through both layers, but that's kind of the idea. Also, when you smash those buttons, you're going to get a cutscene. If you skip that cutscene fast enough, then you'll get a bonus later in the game. It's part of the bonus. But you get extra gold for breaking more terrain. So the more terrain you break, the more gold you get. Very simple. So we want to keep that in mind, because when we get to the hilltop lair where we need to spend 3,000 gold, we're going to get that terrain bonus to give us the rest of the gold we need. So hopefully the idea is to get into the hilltop lair with at least 2,400 to be safe, because if you miss those cutscenes, then you'll get about 600 gold as a bonus. But if you do skip those cutscenes at the perfect time, you will get 900 gold because you'll get extra terrain bonus. But we're not going to worry about that too much in this one, because I'm just going to make sure we have 2,400 gold just in case we only get 600. But yeah, break all this gold here. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to break it all, but, you know, just do what I'm doing and kind of smash around a little bit. You don't have to go too crazy, but, you know, when you have about 1,000 gold, you're good to go. You're back here in the tunnel, and you're going to roll through here. You can get this extra gold here. It's just a little bit, nothing too crazy. You roll through here. Make sure you stay online with the gold pipe in here, because you can get all this gold here as well. Go back and slam the ground and get these boxes too. It's extra gold, not bad. A couple more boxes here. We got a lucky spray there. All right. And welcome to Ingot Isle. All right, this is where we're gonna learn our first bread and butter combo. What you're gonna wanna do, I'm putting the inputs on the screen here, so don't worry about that. But you're gonna jump, whatever your jump button is, and then you're gonna press the left trigger twice. What that double tap of the left trigger is gonna do is put the rock underneath you and bring it back up. That propels you forward and higher a little bit. After you do the double tap L, you're gonna jump again. Boom, just like that. And that is your first bread and butter combo. You're gonna need that a few times. There's a longer version of that we're gonna learn in part 2, but we don't need that right now, so don't worry about that. You come to the spikes. To get across here, you can just surf. You can put the rock underneath you by pressing ZL and just jump across. Sometimes your rock will break if you're unlucky, but it's fine because you can still make it. Here's your first nice skip right here. You're gonna do the same combo we just learned, so it's nothing special. If you don't double tap ZL quick enough, you are not gonna make that. If you do end up dying there on that skip, you can either ride back across the spikes, or you can do this little skip right here, which is just A, ZL, ZL, A, like usual. I'll put the inputs on screen, of course, as well. And now we're back. Make sure you hit CL twice really fast and you'll make that jump every time. Okay, break this checkpoint. Now we're gonna go head down here to get the odd rock. Just drop down here, go down this path and fall down there. Beautiful. And you have gotten yourself an odd rock. Once you're through all the cutscenes and the little odd rock chase, you will end up here. You're gonna open up the map and teleport back to that checkpoint that we just unlocked. Once we arrive back at the checkpoint, we're just gonna go to the right here and grab a chunk, and you're gonna do your bread and butter that we learned this episode. ALLA, climb up here, climb up the grate. I guess I can show you this here too. So if you spam A, you'll climb up really slow, boom, see? But if you time your A presses perfectly, it'll look like this. See? If you press A at the perfect time every time you touch the grate again, you will get a fast climb. Just shoot through all the gold lines there, and you're gonna get to your first boss fight. It's very simple. You just roll punch into him, straight ZL plus Y, ZL plus Y, and you'll get the key. You break the key, you break the head, and congratulations on completing Ingot Isle with some cool skips. If you enjoyed this video and you want to follow along with the series, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, and until next time, I'll catch you in part 2. Peace.